Hello everybody. Welcome to Two Grumpy Old Men. We are recording this a little bit early, but that's okay. We just, you don't know the difference.
Craig's just going to be here till Thursday.
Right. We've got with us Craig and Christy, cowboy singer, guitar player, songwriter. He lives, his primary home is Orange, California. We will forgive him for that. But he still lives here in Shamrock sometimes, and that's why he's here in Pampa. We got him today. He comes down to the Guthrie sometimes and plays for us, and man, we have a good time. So without any further ado, Craig, we're going to turn it right over to you and sing us a song as you start.
Okay. Well, I'm always thinking on you, what I'd like to do. You know, I haven't seen you for more than a while, since we were both a child. But I keep running to you. Yeah, I keep running to you. But I have not forgotten your charm and your grace and the smile on your face. Our love is misbegotten, and there ain't never been no time when I haven't thought you're mine. But I keep running to you. Yeah, I keep running to you. At night, I fly away to a fantasy land where we'd make our stand, and we lie side by side until the illusion subsides. But I keep running to you. Yeah, I keep running to you. I know there's been other men, and as for me, where do I begin? Your star still shines, and I fantasize that you are mine. But I keep running to you. Yeah, I keep running to you. Yeah, I keep running to you. Yeah, I keep running to you. Well, it's foolish, I know, but that's the only way it can be so.
Very
Woo,
good.
yeah, boy,
Very
I like
good.
that. I like that.
Hey, Bob's got a background here of a yellow house. Is that your house?
Don't tell anybody.
That's him sitting on the front.
Yeah, that's what I gather.
Yeah.
In California or Shamrock?
Come on, man. Take a look at that house. What do you
He's wearing the
think?
same clothes he's got on.
Oh.
So he took that this morning. He did that just for the show.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's called La Casa Amaria. The little yellow house. And
Yeah.
it's a real nice home there. Shamrock's a is a real nice place. I mean, you come to Pampa from Shamrock and you think, oh my gosh, I'm in Manhattan.
Well, this was growing up in Shamrock. This was always the big city to me.
Yeah.
Still is.
Pampa. Yeah.
Well, Craig, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let's see. I was born in a blizzard, just south of Lake Erie, and I grew up in that area for a while. And then we moved to upstate New York. We moved to Florida. We moved to Maryland. I moved to Arizona. I moved to Oregon. I moved to Washington. I moved back to Maryland. I moved out to California.
Wow.
I moved to Nevada. I moved to Manhattan. I moved back to Las Vegas. And then we've been in Southern California for about 29 years. And then I bought my home in Shamrock probably about 8 years ago. And there wasn't much to it. And I had some dear friends that live in McLean, and a family, and they helped me renovate the whole thing. I did all the design work, but they did all the heavy lifting for obvious reasons. And they still help me to maintain it. And very, very lucky to have them. You know, what I like to say about Texans is they're tough people with tender hearts.
Amen. Amen.
So, with all of that traveling and living in the big cities and stuff, what made you buy a house in Shamrock?
Good question. Well, my son lives in Nashville and it's halfway.
That's halfway. There you go. That was an easy answer.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, I've grown to really enjoy it. It's very quiet, and I like that. And then while I'm there, there's not a whole lot to do. So I'm cutting a new album there. I've got my little studio with me wherever I go.
That's cool.
And so I've worked out about 6 or 7 tunes. I got about 7 more to go, and I'll do that in the next few days. And you know, eventually I'll head back to California. We got a lot going on in California. I'm a member of a great band called Sky Island Ramblers, and we're on the Facebook and all that stuff. We're not on TikTok yet
Not on TikTok.
because we don't want to get too popular in China.
Yeah.
They'll be demanding us go over there, and they won't let us go.
There you go.
But anyway, Sky Island Ramblers. It's a quartet or a quintet. I say that because we have 2 bass players. Now, because of moderation, we don't let them both play at the same time. But because they're both very good, they're in several different bands, and we have to just
switch them
you know
out.
pick and choose.
Yeah.
And so there's myself, Craig Christy. I play a little and sing, and then I have my partner Morgan Burrell. Morgan is the lead guitar player. We play acoustic music. Our two bass players are Langelo da Silva and Mark Reed, both excellent and wonderful guys. And then we have the inimitable Harry Solomon on the chest cajon.
The chest cajon.
Yeah, unlike this,
Oh,
he
yeah.
can sit in a more comfortable chair and go like this.
Okay.
And we've been playing for probably about 3 years. We've done probably 200 gigs. And people that say, well, what kind of music do you play? Well, we play acoustic music, but we mix it up between some interesting covers and then some originals that we do. And I'm so lucky that these guys are willing to play original material, which is, you know, great. And the other thing is they're good enough. I mean, not only are they willing, but they're able.
Yeah.
And so that's a rare combination. So, you know, we're not exactly, well, our byline is the best unknown band. And we came out with a record, and it's called Better Late Than Never. So that kind of sums us up. It's a great band, and Morgan and I are pretty proficient guitar players, I would say, and we intricately play around each other. I play mostly a rhythm part in this band, and he plays mostly of the higher part. And the bass players just run all over everything, like they like to do, and which we encourage them to do whatever they like to do. And we play every Monday night. I host an open mic / love fest at Cook's Corner, which is a motorcycle bar in up in the mountains in Orange County, and it's when you get there, it's like you're out in the middle of nowhere. That's beautiful. With Captain Billy, and Captain Billy is the man who manages the thing. And Captain Billy is, as he says it, he goes, I'm working on my third 40th.
Third 40th.
And he's real important because he's the complaint department. And so if people come to me and they say, hey, I got a complaint about how you're doing this, that, or the other thing, I go, well, you have to talk to Captain Billy. And then they'll go over and talk to Captain Billy, and Captain Billy will say, well, if you got a complaint, you got to go over and talk to Craig about that. So we wear them out.
Now, did you say Sky Island Ramblers?
Sky Island Ramblers.
Ramblers, okay.
And just to define that in the world, a Sky Island is, we get those in the Sonoran Desert up through Tucson, up into California, where you have desert lowlands, and as the mountains rise, the ecology changes. And on the top, there's usually running water and trees, and could be meadows and that stuff. And they call those Sky Islands. And that there's a series of them go way down into Mexico. As you can, like in the Mojave Desert, you get down in the Mojave Desert in the middle of summer, and it's a little toasty. But you get up, and then you can get up in the 70s, and it's real pleasant. So that's where that concept comes from.
So it's real barren on the bottom, and then real green up high.
Right, like barren, like almost like no vegetation,
That
kind
is
of barren.
really interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like what do they call those? A little ecological area or something. That's all I can think of at this point.
Sky Island is a good term for it.
Yeah. And, it's real hard if you're starting a band to find a name that isn't taken. But luckily you guys, the Fossils, right? The original Fossils?
They are. I'm not part of that band.
Why not?
They haven't invited me. I'm no good. But they got their band. They were started.
But I hear you're a good musician.
Well,
They started long before I got here.
And we already have 2 guitar players. Now, if he would learn to play a steel guitar, we would probably, we need a good steel player. We might.
Well, get a lap steel and get on with it.
Get on with it.
Won't you sing us a couple more songs?
All right.
Really?
Now, I'll give you a little bit of a couple songs that I've done at the Guthrie Center. This one is nice. I did this the other day, and this is one of our favorites. And where this song came from, our family has a little land on the northern side of the Rio Grande. And you look over at Mexico, right? Those guys. And what I love about the Rio Grande Valley is people have been living there for thousands and thousands of years. And people have been crossing over that back and forth and intermarried and created communities, and it's still that way today. And this is what that part of the world inspired this, which is a little romance song.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. She don't sleep real good and her stomach is raw in the morning. She talks in her sleep, she says little kids' names, and I just smile when she tries to explain. But I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. Her dark brown eyes swell up in tears when we go shopping. She stares at all those things that little people wear. I hold her hand as we walk down the aisle, and I say to myself, oh my, 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 but I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. It's getting harder to give her a hug, though I need to. She's just so damn cute, and there's no substitute for her sugar. And if we'd never met, I'd have a lot of regrets. I'd probably be a bum, still smoke cigarettes. But I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. She don't sleep real good, and her stomach is raw in the morning. She talks in her sleep, she says little kids' names, and I just smile when she tries to explain. But I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. No, I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria. No, I don't know what's wrong with my little Maria.
I remember you singing that song at the Guthrie, and I liked it then too.
I think we know what's wrong with Maria.
Yeah. Yeah, they just haven't admitted it yet.
Yeah.
You know how that is when you're just starting out. It's a little intimidating being a parent.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing to do.
Yes, sir.
Now here's a song. I don't know how much time we have, but this is a nice song. This is I wrote this about this part of Texas, which I love, and sometimes people in Shamrock they ask me, "What do you think about this place?" I go, "It's beautiful," and they go, "Well, what's so beautiful about it?" I go, "The sky. You can see and see and see. It's so beautiful." So anyway, this one's called My Part of Texas, and this is dedicated to all you Texans and all you Texas wannabes out there. Smoke rings and lovers' heartstrings in my part of Texas. Old trucks and both kinds of luck my part of Texas. Comanches race across the endless sky. You can feel them as they ride by. Maybe it's all in my mind, in my part of Texas. On back roads you see no one in my part of Texas. The beautiful setting sun in my part of Texas. See storms come in for 100 miles. People wave and smile. Maybe it's all just in my mind, in my part of Texas. Buffalo soldiers' campfires in my part of Texas. Light the sky for endless hours in my part of Texas. Girls as pretty as prairie flowers, just let them grow. Maybe it's all in my mind, in my part of Texas. Longhorns on a dusty trail in my part of Texas. Good night and loving never fail in my part of Texas. Comings and goings, some are gone for good. I guess that's the way it's gotta be. Maybe it's all just in my mind, in my part of Texas. Maybe it's all just in my mind, in my part of Texas.
Wow. Oh, that's,
nice.
That's beautiful, Greg. That's beautiful.
That is nice. I like writing songs about Texas because I'm native. I was born and raised here, but you did a good job. I liked that one.
Oh, thank you. Well,
you picked up the sentiment of Texas.
Well, I don't like to tell people I'm from California around here too often, and if I do, I usually put my hands up and say, "Don't shoot." But a friend of mine, she works at the Goodnight Ranch, right, museum. And
Over Claude?
Yeah,
Oh,
and she goes, Craig, did you turn the tap off when you left California? And I go, what are you talking about? She goes, you're not going to let those people come over here, are you? And I'm like, no, I turned the tap off. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
I hope to go to that museum on this trip because Charles Goodnight, if you don't know, Google him because he's really a tremendous man in the history of the United States, not recognized much, but he and his wife saved the southern buffalo, period.
Yeah. Yeah, they have over in Canyon, there's a whole part of that museum there that's kind of dedicated to Charles Goodnight.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Great.
Yeah. Well, what else you got for us? We've
Okay.
been going for about 25 minutes. We
Okay.
can go as long as you want.
Well, it depends
Usually
on the audience.
We
Usually
normally go between 30 and 45 minutes.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, this is a song I'm going to do. I don't do this song too much, but I'm going to do it because it's very interesting. It's a little the subject matter is, don't worry folks, kids won't understand, but us adults will. And it's called Cold Winds. Cold winds blow through our home. Since you've gone away, cold winds blow through our home. Please come home and stay. Mama's gone out, little ones. Mama's, she's gone to town. You know how your mama gets when her medicine runs down. Let's go hide her cigarettes. Let's break them bottles too. Woman, how can you forget how much we mean to you? Cold winds blow through our home. Since you've gone away, cold winds blow through our home. Please come home and stay. Let's hide till she comes home. Back on home to roost. The babies are crying, and I'm wide awake with a heavy case of the blues. Mama, she's gone to town. Mama, she's gone, little ones. You know how your mama gets when her medicine runs down. Cold winds blow through our home.
Ooh,
That's kind of sad.
that's
and
pretty
heavy.
dark.
Yeah, that's pretty dark. It's a little too dark for radio. But I've got one that we can play. We're going to bring it up, because we don't want to push everybody out with these tales of woe.
But I
it's
like dark songs too, to some degree. But
Yeah, I've written several dark. A lot of times when I'm going through a real emotional thing, that's how I cope. I write a dark song about it.
That's right. I think it's some Irishman that said, if you can't talk about it, you can sing about it.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I like that.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty song, pretty tune.
Yeah. Anyway, this one, this is one that we used to. I think I played this at the Guthrie as well. I was a stranger when I entered this place. Just another number, just another face. You greeted me with a smile. A little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A man alone cannot stand the storms of life and all of its demands. Walk with me, friend, and be well. A little kindness goes a long, long way. Gold and silver cannot feed, nor house, nor clothe those in need. I will share because I can. A little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. Every evening I pray for mankind to find its way. There will be better days ahead. A little kindness goes a long, long way. I will do as Jesus said, walk with the Lord both night and day. Treat my neighbor as myself. A little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. In judgment someday I will stand, and my Lord will take me by the hand, asking me, friend, what have you learned? A little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way. A little kindness, a little kindness, a little kindness goes a long, long way.
Perfect. That was great.
Thank you.
I like that song. That's a that's a great song.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a great song to end on. It lifts a very high note. And did you have a good time?
Oh, I always have a good time.
We had a great time.
We sure appreciated you being here.
Yes.
We sure appreciated you being here with us.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Anyway.
hey, you are welcome to come back anytime you want to.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Play
we
with us
enjoyed
on-
you.
We all decided you needed to play with us on Friday nights at the museum. Anytime you come back.
Well, maybe I'll
You're a
I'll
big hit.
stay a little later,
There you go.
and I'll come and see you again if this guy shows up. So you're gonna show up on Friday? Come on now.
I tried to, yeah. I
With
tried
that lap steel we're talking about.
Oh, I can't guarantee that. I
That's-
barely play an acoustic, much less a.
He just started
I
playing
just started.
when he moved here. He's only been playing, what,
About 4 years now. You know, maybe 5, but
And he
it's-
has gone from nothing at all to he has really improved.
And the
tremendously.
thing is, Craig, I didn't even start learning how to sing until I was 58. You know, so when I first started at the Guthrie, I was terrible. And I've worked my way up and practiced so hard that now I'm just almost tolerable.
we love it when you play with us, Brian.
I know y'all do. This is my biggest encourager here, Bob.
Yeah, of course.
And,
of course, it's so important to go and perform and just keep at it. That's what we do every Monday night at the
Yeah.
Open Mic Love Fest, Cook's Corner, Trabuco Canyon,
If
California.
people will tolerate me, I have no desire to quit. I enjoy writing songs. Other people could probably present them better than me, but
Keep at it.
I'm not gonna quit.
Well, you got anything you want to plug before we sign off? Any albums or do you have anything like on Spotify or things like that? Or
Well, we did have a website, and then I took it down. We had you could sign up and download an album for free, and since we got to the point, oh well, we could sell it, and then we said, oh, we'll give it for free, and then the next step is, of course, paying people to listen to it. So we got to that point. We couldn't even pay anybody to listen to it. So I'm going to put the stuff, Sky Island Ramblers. I'm going to put our stuff up on the Spotify's and the Amazons and the Prime Evils and the, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And along with the 25 million other songs that are uploaded every single day. Right. So
Well,
we'll start watching for you.
and when we post our video, we'll put a link to your Facebook page.
and hopefully it'll be coherent by then.
Yeah.
Thanks to
There you go.
Langelo, who's going to help me tomorrow.
Well, very good.
Well, Craig, again, we thank you for being here
Thank
with
you.
us. We've sure enjoyed you, and
Absolutely.
come back anytime.
Anytime you want. All right.
All right.
Folks, we'll see y'all next week. Do you know who we have
I'm not
coming
sure.
up?
I'm not sure. I've still got a couple of deals going. I'm working on a deal with Mike Earl from the radio station, and then Anita Gullett from the museum, from the
Okay.
White Deer Land Museum. So,
All right, so maybe we got some coming up for you in about a week
yeah.
from now. In the meantime, walk with Jesus because he loves you.
And we do too.
You bet.